Taliban soldiers inspected damaged aircraft and equipment at Kabul airport on Tuesday after the last US troops withdrew from a shattered Afghanistan. US military helicopters with smashed windows and deflated tires sat in the airport hangars, and damaged equipment was strewn across the tarmac. US troops destroyed more than 70 aircraft and dozens of armoured vehicles before they left, and disabled air defences that had thwarted an attempted Islamic State rocket attack on the eve of their departure. Pentagon spokesman John Kirby said the US military was not concerned with images of Taliban members walking through Kabul airport, holding weapons and sizing up US helicopters.
Did the president repeatedly check his watch as the bodies of the 13 fallen were brought home? That's the startling claim being made today by two grieving Gold Star dads.
He looked down at his watch after every single body was taken off that plane.
Darren Hoover is the father of Staff Sergeant Darren Hoover Jr., and Mark Schmitz is the father of Lance Corporal Jared Schmitz.
I said, if he checks his watch one more time, I found it to be very disrespectful.
Video of the solemn ceremony at Dover Air Force Base does show the president appearing to sneak a peek at his watch after the 13th coffin had passed by. That's the one and only time such a moment is actually caught by a pool camera. Of course, the camera was not on the president the entire time.
The Taliban might have taken over Kabul, the airport, and most of the country, but one province still remains out of their reach in Afghanistan. It is the Panjshir Valley. Fresh clashes between the Taliban and the National Resistance Front have broken out in parts of Panjshir province. Local sources say clashes have also broken out in the Jawal Saraj district of the Parwan province, Kwak Panjshir and Andab districts of the Baglan province, and no casualties have been reported yet.
Now, the BBC's Moscow correspondent has left Russia today, expelled by the authorities there after being labelled a threat to national security. Sarah Rainsford, who first reported from Moscow for the BBC more than 20 years ago, just as Vladimir Putin was coming to power, has been told she can never return to the country. Moscow claims it's in response to the expulsion of a Russian journalist from the United Kingdom 2 years ago. But the move comes amid a severe crackdown on independent journalists and opposition activists within Russia.
Twisted metal and shattered glass. That's what's left of a bus that took a deadly plunge in the Peruvian Andes on Tuesday, killing more than 24 people after it careened off a highway. Local media cited police saying some 63 passengers were aboard. The crash happened near the town of Matucana along Peru's central highway. It's the second incident in a matter of days involving a bus plunging off the road in Peru. On Friday, another bus carrying mining workers also fell off a cliff in a different part of the Andes, and 16 people died. The two incidents are unrelated, but bus accidents like these are common along the Andes mountain range, with its dangerous roads overlooking tall cliffs.
Five people have been killed in Umlazi, that's in KwaZulu-Natal. The incident follows another incident where 6 people were shot dead in Umlazi on Saturday night.
This incident took place last night at approximately 20:30. It's alleged that there were 13 people in the house, which is in W section in Umlazi. They were attacked by 3 unknown men who were in possession of 9mm firearms. The suspects opened fire on 5 men that were in the house. They were aged between 33 and 40, and they were shot in the head and died on the scene. 3 others were aged between 27 and 29 were injured and taken to hospital for medical attention.
MH-6OS helicopter embarked aboard USS Abraham Lincoln, crashed into the sea while conducting a routine flight operation approximately 60 nautical miles off the coast of San Diego earlier this afternoon around 4:30 p.m. local time. They went on to say search and rescue operations are ongoing, so multiple agencies like the Coast Guard and Navy air and surface assets are responding to this, Daytona, and they said that more information will be posted as it becomes available. That was about an hour ago, and so we're still learning. We just got this update, though, from the Fox affiliate in the San Diego area. 1 service member rescued, 5 still missing.
Toting a handgun in public without a license or permit. That's now a legal right in Texas. For years, Republican lawmakers had been pushing to do away with gun permits, and it's now reality.
This bill is about common law-abiding citizens being able to carry commonly owned handguns in common public places for the common reason of personal and family protection.
Just one of 666 new laws that went into effect September 1st. The permitless carry law has received nationwide attention. It now mandates that in the Lone Star State, anyone over 21 can carry a handgun without training or a license. House Bill 1927 was passed in June. It had gained support in the Republican-led state after 2 mass shootings in El Paso and Odessa in 2019.